Hello, everyone. I went to my crochet group charity workshop and I got the help I needed. So I'm on the second side of this portion of round 69 or 76. Yeah, 76. That's where I'm at. I decided on Monday I'm going to start doing maybe a 5-minute, if that, devotional. I will take prayer requests. I will add a section to my channel for prayer requests. And but I'm not going to do it live because that takes a little too long. And I can't be online for an extended amount of time. Hello, Juanita and Anita. How are you? I got the help I needed with this Afghan. So now I just have to make sure I'm doing it right as I'm getting it done. Okay, so I skipped that one. And I skipped that one. And I go to this one. So I'm doing better. My husband and I went to get some lunch meat and some fruit so we can have something cold for dinner. Hi, Liz. How are you? I got the help I needed to work on my Liliana Afghan today at the charity workshop. So I'm kind of happy I got that taken care of. Hi, Raven. How are you? Hello, everyone in the chat. I got Juanita, Anita, and that kind of rhymes. Liz, Raven. That's awesome. So happy to hear, Michelle. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Maybe I'll get to do 5 more rows before I run into more problems. Because that's about how long it took between the last time I had problems and this time. I'm okay, got a headache, bummer. I'm working on Max the Martian. Great. I'd love to see it when you're done, Anita. You can post a picture of it on my Facebook page. I haven't noticed anybody posting on it yet, but that may change too. Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I am okay, thank you. How are you, Michelle? I feel a lot better than I did 2 days ago. I'm on steroids for the sinus stuffy head issues I was having, which were giving me constant migraines. Felt like there was a bowling ball in my head whenever I moved. My head. Oh, you're not feeling well today, Liz. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'll be praying for you. Okay, Raven says, hi, sis Liz. Liz says, did you add a picture to your Facebook page so I can find you? Yes, I did. I added the Common Comfort Afghan, the one with the 2 teddy bears, to the top of it. And not magic. Roberta put it in the link in my chat this morning. Oh, good. That is good to hear you are feeling better, Michelle Hahn. Thank you, Raven. I'm still not out of the woods, but because I can still feel a little bit, but at least my ears are clear. They don't feel waterlogged. All right, my Facebook page, I don't know if I got it in the description box yet. It's Michelle Crochets, and it's got the picture with my Calming Comfort Afghan on the top of the page. So you should be able to see it, because I know a lot of the thumbnails were that picture. So I'm really excited. I'm thinking Monday I'm gonna start doing devotionals, and first thing, read a devotional. We can talk about it for a few minutes, and then we'll get right into talking about crocheting and steps to crochet. And I don't want to do this live because I can't be online for long periods of time. I always need to get up every half hour or so to walk around. Okay, Raven says, no, it is not in the description box below. I will take care of that this evening after the chat, after the live, okay? I did add in a page or a section for a URL to join Honey. Honey is something that finds promotion, sales, or discounts for your online shopping needs. If you use that link, I get points. I don't know what it gets me, but I don't know what it gets me. I think if I get so many points, I can get a discount on a bigger discount on something. But I don't know. I've never used it before, but I figured why not? So yeah, this part of the pattern, I'm working in a row. I'm on row 76 right now, and I'm working in these V stitches down here, which is row 73. And I was having problems with that. But you know, if I would have read a little further in the directions, I would have gotten it. But the first top part of the directions were really confusing, telling me that you're working in row 73, but it's joining row 77. Well, I didn't do 77. So that's what was confusing me. Liz, when I searched her page, it was the one with the blank profile pic. But when you go to the page, it has a pic of her Afghan. Okay. So it was the one. So Michelle's Facebook link. Thank you, Liz. She found it. I'm so excited about it because now we're gonna have a section in the Facebook group of homeopathic remedies. Enid is American Indian, and so she has a lot of homeopathic remedies. And I know a few. I've bought books on it. So I would prefer using homeopathic remedies over the regular over-the-counter medication, or even the medication that's prescribed. But I do what I can. I try to eat healthy. Not always successful. I like my cookies and ice cream. I don't drink alcohol because it upsets my tummy. I can't have vinegary foods, so nothing that's fermented because it upsets my tummy. Getting old sucks because I can't enjoy the things I used to. But I try to eat healthy. I like grapes a lot. We had sandwiches with lunch meat, ham, cheese, eggs, or not eggs, lettuce, tomato, just to try to not eat anything hot, not cook anything. So we went out and bought stuff to have cold dinner. So what did you all do today? And what are you planning on doing tonight? Because you all know I went to my charity workshop group where I met my Crochet Guild members, and I got the help I needed to work on this Afghan some more. I'll see them again on Monday, because this Monday is the third Monday of the month. So we have our Crochet Guild meeting. So let me know what you all are doing. Okay. Don't forget the thumbs, please. There's only 2 and 8 people. How are you all doing? Love, unity, family. Tell me about yourself, Christian. Always learning, stay in prayer. Yes. So where do you live, Christian? Hi, Gumdrop. How are you? I learned what I'm doing for round 76 today. I'm doing well, Gumdrop. I learned what round 76 is for this Afghan. I forgot your first name, but I call you Gumdrop. It's a neat name. It's kind of like Lollipops and whatever it was. I forgot her name already. Something in Lollipops? Queen Mama. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then treble crochet in this one. I kind of have to concentrate on this. Oh, Julie. But either is fine. Lollipops and flip-flops, I think. Or is it flip-flops and lollipops? I get confused. I know it sounds pretty neat. And Gumdrop sounds pretty neat too for a name. Please thumbs up. I don't know what it does for me, but everybody says you need to do thumbs up, please. So how's everybody doing and what are you working on? What are you drinking? What did you have for dinner? We just had sandwiches with lunch meat, cheese, lettuce, tomato. Because it's hot, it's 102 outside. It has been my nickname given to me by my dad. Awesome. Gumdrop. That's cool. I never had a nickname like that. I mean, I had nicknames that were in French and they don't mean anything. Just like pet names. Ooh, Mexican lasagna. That sounds wonderful. Is it hot where you are? Because we didn't want to turn on the oven or the stove. I made grilled chicken and steak on the grill in lettuce rice bowls for my girlfriend's mom's birthday. Awesome. Where do you live, Christian? As you can tell by my name, I'm in Kansas. And it's hot here today. It's very hot. Grilled chicken. Oh, Port St. Lucie, Florida. Awesome. Welcome in. It is only 74 today, but the humidity is high. Hi, Enid. How are you? It's good seeing you. I went to my charity workshop today, and I got the help I needed. So I'm on the second side of round 76. But we got rain, luckily. Is Florida, St. Lucia, Port St. Lucia, is that way down south? I am working on an amigurumi anatomical heart. Wow, that's impressive, Gumdrop. I don't think I'd ever do something like that because I'm too critical of myself. My dad nicknamed me too. He nicknames all kids weird nicknames. My sisters and I are Booby, Poochie, Charlie, and Chubby. Mine was the only one that stuck with everyone. And Christian says, I would love to work on artificial hearts. Why? Do you crochet, Christian? Enid says, I'm watching a crazy breakdown of Marie Antoinette's family tree. Egods. Try to make a realistic heart. I don't think I can do that. I'm too critical of my work. People see my triceratops and think how wonderful it is. All I see is that I didn't stuff the horns right. I wasn't able to do the legs per the instructions. So you would love to relearn. Well, Christian, I'm trying to, on Monday, I'm gonna start a video series on teaching crochet. At least I'm gonna try. You may all tell me you're no good as a teacher, but I'll try. Okay? I do have coordination issues, so my hands shake. So it may be hard to watch me sometimes. And Gumdrop says, my dad was from Pennsylvania and had nicknames for everyone, Anita. Christian says, rare talent. Enid says, holy flounder effect, Batman. Anita says, that's awesome, Julie. And you're making me think too hard because I got to think, okay, Julie is Gumdrop. Okay. So today, like I've said, for this will be the fourth time now, I went to my crochet group and I got the help I needed to work on round 76. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Oh, Christian, you have horrible anxiety. You can relate. I'm sorry. Our weaknesses only bring us closer to God, right? Christian? That is great that they could help you. I'm not sure who you're talking to, Gumdrop. I'm glad you're doing okay, Tammy. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm wondering if Peppermint Stitches is going to be in. Yes, that is a fact, Christian. My weaknesses always bring me closer to him. I hope you are doing good, lady. So far, I am, Tammy. I got help on my round 76 so I could continue on with my Liliana Afghan, which I'm thrilled about. Had dinner with my husband. Just lunch meat sandwiches with cheese and lettuce and tomato on bread with mayo, and he had mustard. How about you, Tammy? What did you have for dinner, or did you yet? Okay, I got 2. Skip that one. Double or treble in this one. That sounds delicious. We had ham sandwich and chips. Nice cool dinner. It's been very hot here. Our air conditioner is working pretty much overtime. And we've got our ceiling fans going, smaller fans going to circulate the air. We got some fruit for dessert. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My husband can't eat just one chip. He usually ends up eating 3/4 of a bag. So we don't buy chips very often. Now he's watching baseball and I'm on phone. Yeah, us two, it was 95 plus heat index. Here it's 102 plus heat index. I make great grape jello for dessert. That sounds good. Tammy, that sounds real good. So where did everybody go? There's only 5 people in here now. And only one is talking right now. Gumdrops talked a while ago. Christian too. Tammy has been talking a lot. Yeah, that's hot. We're in southern Kansas. Not way down south, but kind of in the middle. I think we're actually closer to the eastern side, but we're not way east. Jello is a real cool dessert. Yes, it is. Hi, Lisa. How are you? For those of you who don't know, I started a Facebook channel titled Michelle Crochets. Liz put the URL up in the or in this chat up above. And I made that so that we can add pictures of our makes, whatever we make. I haven't added much yet. I did add a nice big picture at the top of the Calming Comfort Afghan. You've seen it. Oh, sewing the pieces on this heart is challenging. I can imagine, Gumdrop. Lisa, I'm doing well. I learned today at my crochet group meeting, I learned how to do round 76 of my Liliana Afghan. So that's what I'm working on. Okay, so Tammy is working, or Tammy loves pumpkin. Pumpkin. Ooh, Christian. I missed it. I missed that. You made that. I was looking up in the thing because I was seeing that Tammy says she loves pumpkin. Where did that come from? So then I looked up and Christian says, I made pumpkin pie cupcakes. That sounds delicious. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Brings back the holiday vibe. Louisville, Kentucky here. Awesome. I'm in Kansas, if you didn't know. I'm being silly. Okay. Well, I'm excited about getting this done. Well, this round anyway. Then I get to see what comes next. Lisa lives in Melbourne, Australia. So good of you to join us, Lisa. So happy you're here. Do you guys have anything on your channel that I can go look at, like videos, or do you have playlists set up or things that could help me get to know a little bit about you, what your interests are? One, two, three, four, five, six. Lisa has videos on her channel. That's awesome. Did you start a channel? Are you a content creator? I think I have a video going up soon. Awesome. I'll have to go check it out. Okay, Tammy. I make music you can find by my name, but I delete it when it's too popular. Okay. I'll go check out your channel too. All right, Lisa. We'll go check you out after the live. Awesome. Christian talks about growth. Expand on that, Christian. Lisa says, I am knitting some baby hats at the moment. That's wonderful. I went to the charity workshop, not to do charity, but to get help with my Liliana. It's kind of self-centered of me. But I wasn't the only one that wasn't working on charity objects over there. There were 6 of us there. And, well, I could think of me and one other lady that were not making charity objects. Other people were making things that I didn't know were charity objects. I'm not very good at knitting, Lisa, but I'd like to learn. But starting Monday, I'm going to try to teach crochet. And I may or may not be good at it. But we shall see. I won't be doing it live because I cannot be on live. I cannot be online for very long. My music is for my meditation in the shower and talks about my whole life, hopefully showing my progress. Awesome. So, and Christian, do you have that on your channel? Lisa says, I started knitting when I was about 9 years old. Stopped, then took it up again about 15 years ago. But I am new to crocheting this year. That's wonderful, Lisa. I'm wanting to start teaching people how to crochet because 2 of my followers, or 3 now, want to learn. So I thought I would try to help them get interested and learn the basics. And then some of my followers do not know how to read patterns. And so I was going to try to help with that also. Why, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I asked my, well, first I asked in a video what they would like to see on my channel. But then after talking to them in a live last night, some told me they would like to learn. And some told me they don't know how to read patterns and they would like to learn that. So I decided that I'm going to try. Done follow on Facebook, and that blanket you put up is my future dream. I was looking over it last night. I want to do it before June 2023 and put it in fair. That's wonderful. It is the Calming Comfort Afghan by the Crochet Crowd. Mikey gave a tutorial on it. Mostly SoundCloud, currently on Apple Music, Spotify, almost everything. But I only use SoundCloud to communicate with people who struggle. Well, that's quite a ministry that you have there, Christian. We all have struggles. Some people have it more difficult time accepting their limitations. And you point them to the one who can help. That's awesome, Christian. You are healthy, you are wealthy, you are enough. Love, unity, family. Yes. I was nervous about starting a channel because I speak slow, I shake, and I don't want to be laughed at for my shortcomings. But I feel very accepted among the YouTube community. I do have a couple people that get on and post bad things, and I block them, or I try to. But it's all good. I've got a lot of positive people around me in the YouTube community that help me to lift me up and help me grow my channel, or not even to grow it necessarily, but to help me feel good about my channel. It's your community. I just got a text from that's been held for review, and of course I'm gonna hide it, but it's from Joe Biden, supposedly, saying, "Shut your fat effing mouth, no one cares." So I'm going to report that one. Roberta, Not Magic is not, he's one of us. Joe Biden is not one of us. Joe Biden wants, or Christian wants to learn how to crochet. Okay, good. I like talking to you and you're awesome. Thank you, Tammy. Michelle, add more mods in case me or another have to go away from the keyboard. Okay, Tammy, I'm adding you. All right. That kind of sentimentality belongs to the ex-president, if you ask me. I know, I was only gonna go on a minute. Okay. Yeah, Christian wants to learn how to crochet. So, okay. I added Tammy as a moderator. Lisa, I can become as well. Okay, Lisa, I just wasn't sure since you live on the other side of the world. Because it must be very, oh, it's the next day over there, 15 hours later. So you're like 10 in the morning. Okay. That works. If you were in Europe, that would be another story because you'd be like 6 hours ahead of us, which would be like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So, Christian was a troll. Huh? Michelle, if you need me as a mod, okay, I gave you that. Christian was a troll. No, this Christian, I don't think he's a troll. The guy that says he's Joe Biden was a troll, using hate language and stuff. You do what you need to do. Cool, Christian. I recommend you start here on Granny Square tutorial. That's awesome. Enid says, or if he comes back, that's the video that started me crocheting. Awesome. Yes, it is 10:08 here on a Sunday morning. Thank you, Michelle, for making me a mod. You're welcome. I had to think about the time difference because I was going to have Lisa. Lisa lives in the UK, so she's 6 hours ahead. So I wouldn't ask her for a live like right now, but for a live in the morning, she sometimes shows up, and then I have her as a mod also. Yep. Now, how do you know a troll? Says Tammy. Thank you, family. You're welcome. The ones doing hate speech are trolls. The ones advertising 18 and older only view this thing. Oh, just be careful with the emojis. YouTube doesn't like a lot of emojis in chats for some reason, or so I hear. I didn't know that. Yes, I know, but can't stop. I remember hearing max 3 emojis each message. Trolls with spam also like all the emojis. Laugh out loud, I feel you. I like emojis. I also want to do devotionals. Read a devotional every day. Some of my followers or actually, I believe all of them, want me to read a daily devotional. It's like 2 paragraphs, maybe. I'll try not to use any emojis in this chat. You can use 1 or 2, but not like tons of them. Lisa says, inherited stitches. Yes, YouTube doesn't like a lot of emojis. Nightbot will also time you out with a lot of emojis. Enid says, godly maybe I better fire up my MacBook so I can monitor the chat while I clean up the kitchen. I love that there is a yarn emoji. Is there? Which one is the yarn emoji? Do you have a crochet hook and some yarn, Christian? Christian, stop with the emojis, please. Christian says, yes, but it's my grandmother's. Do you have possession of it, Christian? And what size hook is it? And what size yarn? Enid says, I never even did my PT exercises today. Too much insanity. I'm sorry, Enid. Oh, there's the yarn balls. So use your grandma's hook, make her proud. What size hook is it, or do you know? Oh no, you burnt dinner. What was it? That's basically edible. Lasagna. Well, thank God it was still edible. Those things are expensive to make. Tammy says, that's awesome. Your grandma would be proud for you using her crochet hook and yarn. Enid says, I ran and opened the oven and then expletives flowed from my lips. Please don't repeat them. Then my husband came running. He was like, it's still edible. So we ate it. Yes, I'm currently at Walmart, but I didn't know they had different sizes. She had big ones. Like what size? JKN. Does it say? It should say. Mine doesn't because it rubbed off. But most crochet hooks, the steel ones, will have it etched in the metal what size crochet hook it is. 5.5 or 6.0 millimeter. You should have heard me when I was sitting on the couch at 3 a.m. in the dark. And a moth attacked me due to my bright phone's screen. That's funny. I like the complete metal hooks at Walmart. Good deal. Well, is it worsted weight yarn, Christian? Are you in America? He's in Florida. Or so he says. Yeah, your crocheting hooks in the Australia go by numbers, like 4 millimeter, 5 millimeter, 6 millimeter. The wings hit me in the face. Really? I would think so. Cami says get 4.0 and up to 8.0, mostly use 5 or 6 millimeter. Yes. Okay, well, Florida has Walmart and stuff. Yes, they do. Walmart is everywhere in the United States. Inherited Stitches says, no joke. Yes, 4 millimeter, 4.5 millimeter, and so on. Christian says, I don't know to look at my numbers. I just got her yarn. How thick is her yarn? Is her yarn this thick? This is a 4-weight yarn, if that helps you gauge that. So this is a 4-weight yarn, and I'm using a 5 millimeter hook. This is my hook. I got a maybe more fuzzy than that. Okay. This is acrylic yarn. Acrylic is pretty economical, cheap. I thought I had a thing here to show you how I measure this, because there's no more markings. Well, there is over here, but I can't read it because it's rubbed off. But I have a thing that I bought from Amazon that tells me that this is a size 5 millimeter. We go by ply, so at the moment I am knitting in an 8-ply yarn. What size hook are you using, Lisa? I would say an 8-ply yarn would be a worsted weight, but I'm not sure. I've never been to Australia. This is a worsted weight in the United States. Mine didn't come in a ball, came like a rope. Okay, so it's a Hank. Hi, Sue. We're trying to teach Christian what he needs to start learning how to crochet. He says he has his grandmother's hook and some fuzzy yarn. He doesn't know sizes. Oh, that's right. Lisa's using knitting needles. Okay. Sue, I'm going to make you a moderator too, okay? They keep telling me I need more moderators, so I'm making more moderators. For the people that I know can help with various things on YouTube. So, ooh, that's awesome. He is learning. Yes, and I'm going to teach or attempt to teach basic knitting on Monday. Michelle, I just sent you a Facebook friend request. Okay. That sounds great. And if yesterday or something, what do you mean, Enid? Oh, okay. You just sent me one yesterday. I will look. Yeah, Anita, confirm. Tammy, confirm. The other one is Marian Sosa. Confirm. Okay. Now I gotta find you guys again. Where am I live? There I am. 8-ply yarn is a 3 or sport weight in US. Okay. Cool. Well, I need more than 4 for like a crochet hook, 4mm. No. Lisa says she'll be back in a minute. 10-ply is worsted, I think, says Enid. 4-ply is sock weight. I thought 8-ply was DK. That's what she said. 8-ply is a 3 or sport weight in US. DK is a 3-ply or a 3 lightweight. DK and lightweight are the same thing. No, like how many balls of yarn is a full blanket? Well, that depends on the size of the ball of yarn. How many yards it is. We figured we would start you off with 1 ball of yarn and 1 crochet hook. 4 in US terms is worsted weight. I used to speak plies. I'm dumb now. No, you're not. Tammy says I did, and I'm not sure what she did. Okay, and Enid says 4-weight, laugh out loud, a new classification. Sport or 3-weight is DK, says Roberta. Hi, Roberta. How are you? Enid says, interesting. And Roberta says, Enid, we are rebels in the U.S. We do our own thing. Ha, ha, ha. Enid says, I used to spin yarn and I tried to ply it. Ha, ha, not true. So I learned, Roberta, how to do round 76. I'm so happy. You've been here, kicked out a couple of trolls. Okay. I thought I kicked out one that called himself Joe Biden and was using the F-bomb because nobody else can see it. Well, I don't know if the mods were able to see it, but I could see it. But it was held for review. Been here. Okay. Christian, I'll be here Monday. I mainly need to know how to start and go up or down. Okay, we'll do our best to try to help you. I'm not doing it live because it would take too long. I'm going to do a video. And then I'll talk to you guys in real time, live like this, and ask what you thought. But what I learned is 5 or 6 skeins is what you need for large projects. If you want to make a lapgan, I think 2 skeins would be enough, maybe 3. Okay, Sue says bad trolls. And Enid says I saw it and I spanked him. And Roberta says got him before they could cause trouble. Good for you. The only one I saw was Joe Biden. But I'm glad you got them before they caused trouble. It depends on the size and the pattern for the amount. That's true. So who else was a troll? Of course, not the true Biden. Why would he come to this group? I don't think Joe Biden would be able to learn how to crochet. I don't think he's got the mental capabilities. He's kind of a puppet for the White House, my opinion. Don't remember the name. I saw the bad word and got him. Good for you, Roberta. Thank you. I didn't actually see a troll yet, but they are bad, says Sue. I have to go now. Need to get to the shops. Thank you for the chat. Oh, thank you for coming, Lisa. I so appreciate it. I so appreciate each and every one of you who come here. Well, Sue, it is in progress again because I went to my crochet group this afternoon and I learned how to do round 76 of this pattern, which is these things, and it goes into the round 73 V-stitches. So that's how my blanket is coming along. I'm moving at least. How do you know? Maybe he and Jill sit around at night and crochet. I kind of doubt it, Roberta. I will see you next time. Okay, great. Great having you here, Lisa. Thank you for being a moderator. Thank you for coming to check me out. I so appreciate each and every one of you. Not Magic says, bye, Lisa. Christian says, I haven't seen any trolls either, but they can be toxic. Yes. Enid says, that would be cool if the president and his wife are hookers. Yeah, that would be awesome. See you later, Lisa, says Sue. Not Magic says, I think Jill is Enid. You think so? Enid is like, what? I am not Jill. Head tilt. Roberta says, no, I think Jill is a crocheter. And Enid says, Christian, don't get mad, but how old are you? I'm curious. Christian says, 23. Love, unity, family. You're just a spring chicken. Good Lord, I got outnumbered. Or auto-cumbered. I don't get that, Enid. Or did you get auto-corrected? You're 23 years old? Oh, to be young again. Yes. I was still single at 23. I didn't get married till I was 25. Auto-cucumbered equals internet joke for auto-corrected. Aha, okay. Happens to the best of us. Yes, it does. It even happens to Roberta. Trying my hardest to grow. Feel 50. Really, Christian? Why do you feel 50? Do you mean that lady in Texas? I am in Colorado and my comment got scrubbed. If I could be 23 again, but know what I know now would be nice. Yeah, back then we didn't know much, or I didn't. No, don't. Enjoy your youth while it lasts. My 20s were a nightmare, to be honest. I'm sorry. Roberta says, Christian, don't rush it. You'll get there if you're lucky. Oh, well, it was an eternity ago, the 90s. Yep. The 90s are when I got married at 25. At 23, I was married for 6 years and had 2 babies. Wow. You started young, Roberta. You started growing up way too fast. I graduated from college at the age of 23. My life has been crazy, but learning to love the process now. God only brings you, He won't leave you to go through your trials alone. Right, Christian? He's going to be with you every step of the way. He won't bring you to it unless He's going to help you through it. Enid says, I knew this woman who got married at like 15 or 16, but her husband is a real piece of work. That's sad. Roberta says, I graduated from college at 35. Good for you, Roberta. Yep, enjoy your youth, says Sue. Enid says, although the woman is a real piece of work too. Sheesh. Yeah, guidance. Enid says, cool, now. I didn't find my forever husband until I was 35, says Enid. Roberta says, I married at 17. I was a mature 17. I joke he's my forever husband. So was he a mature guy that you married?
Are you live?
Yep.
Okay.
Christian says, I found my girlfriend earlier in life and got lucky. She is capable of me changing? I don't understand that, Christian. My husband was 34 when we married, I think. Really? You don't know? Not magic. Roberta says sometimes you have to kiss a few toads before you find a prince. And Enid says, laugh out loud, so true, not. I think he meant capable of waiting for him to change. It's a process. I wasn't always nice. My husband can relate.
Bring me into that misery.
No, we are 11 months apart, and I forget if he was 35 or 34. Oh, wait, I was 36. Laugh out loud, I forget. It's been 12 years. So Roberta says, Christian, we've all had our not nice days. Yes, we have. But as we get older, we find that not being nice has bad things to carry along with us. It's extra baggage. So it's better to be nice. Okay, Christian. Women have crazy strength. Oh, that's because you guys are talking about kids. 2 kids later, and my brain is on the fritz. That's when Christian says women have a crazy strength. Enid says the PT gave me grief. I can't remember my husband's exact birth date. LOL.
He doesn't want you to know it anyways.
My husband says he doesn't want you to know it anyways.
Which means he's getting older.
My husband, the year we got married, my twin nephews were born on his birthday, just before we got married. So my husband jokes that he's forever 29.
It's not a joke.
Roberta says I was married for 26 years. Enid says PT guy. I don't know what you mean by that. Sue says, yes, we do, Christian. Oh, have crazy strength? Yes, we do. Enid says, was 12 years ago, 2010? Yes. Yes, Enid. Christian, you are ahead of the game if you already know women are strong. So true. We have our own, we're strong in different ways, Christian, than men. Inherited stitches, Enid says 2010 seems like 800 years ago. Oh, physical therapist. Who's the PT guy? Who's the physical therapist guy? Enid. All? Tammy, I don't understand. So I think I was 36 and my husband was 35. We seemed like pups back then, which I know doesn't make sense. Nah, haha, true. I have to go to PT. When do you go, Enid, for physical therapy? Because we're grumpy and pushing 50 now. You mean you haven't gone over that timeline? Once a week, but next week on Tuesday. You hate it? You hate PT? Why do you hate PT? I love it. Can I ask why PT? I would like to know too, Enid. My back is disintegrating and squashing my sciatic nerve. Oh, that almost sounds like something for a chiropractor. I don't like gym type exercise. Okay. Well, I'm doing Pilates and it's helping me get stronger in some small bones that I never knew I had. I said all about twins. Enid, you're still a youngster. He's like a personal trainer. I'm 58 and pushing 60, and in my mind, I feel 27. Enid says, I don't do chiropractors myself. My doctor referred me to PT. Okay. Heck yeah, Sue. Christian says, I miss PT. I'm going to start tomorrow. Why do you need PT, Christian? He's 23. Enid says, I feel old as the hills, like a dinosaur that listens to grunge. Sue says, I go to physical therapy for the same problem and I had an MRI last week. Enid says, Christian, why the heck you need physical therapy? Roberta says, Sue, I feel 27 till I try to act 27. Then my body tells me I'm 70.
Mind says I can still do this. Body says, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Uh,
You're hilarious, Roberta.
I can do that.
Yeah, like you playing football with 12-year-olds.
Yeah, we're over 12.
13?
No, there's 16.
And you were what, 33?
Coming off a shoulder repair.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, my MRI is coming up end of this month, Sue, says Enid. I've been listening to Pearl Jam a lot. My husband says nothing beats Led Zeppelin. Christian says physical training. Okay, that makes more sense for a 23-year-old.
He's going to be a trainer.
Yeah. Are you going to school to be a physical trainer? Hi, Susan. How are you? I was wondering where you were. What you're training for, Christian? Enid says, to be honest, I want to go into adult swimming lessons super bad. Do it. It might help you with your back, Enid.
Zero impact.
Zero impact. Okay, Sue says, I fell asleep in the MRI machine. I woke up early that day, so I fell asleep. I enjoyed being in the MRI machine way back when. I had 2 little kids at home, so being able to go to the doctors without them was like a time to relax for me.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't remember you doing MRIs.
Christian says, I have a pool treadmill and 10-pound weights can make a power set. Are you going to college to be a physical trainer, Christian? Enid says, I had an MRI in my 20s and started to doze off too. Yeah, so did I. I was in my 30s when I went. So my kids were little preschoolers. I had an MRI in my 20s. Okay. Sue says, hi, Peppermint. Sue said, Enid says, wait, you have your own pool? Susan says, not even queen. No, my body isn't at its peak, according to Christian. Oh, if you don't take care of it now, it's only going to get worse. You got to keep at it. You can't stop taking care of it. We learn that when we get over 50 or over 40 for that matter. Enid says there ain't no lessons available. You don't have adult swimming lessons? Susan says, not even queen. Hi, Sue. How's all going? We're talking about what I'm going to be doing starting Monday, Susan. We're going to do devotionals. We're going to teach people how to crochet because Christian wants to learn, among others. And then I'm going to teach you how to read patterns, starting very easy. Sounds like a young man. I have an internet friend who is in his 20s and he's obsessed with bulking and stuff. Sounds like my son.
Oh no. Joseph doesn't want to bulk.
Well, according to my husband, he doesn't want to bulk. He just wants to get strong.
Really strong.
To be young again and not a disintegrating Gen Xer. Not bulking, building, says Christian. Roberta says, I can't have an MRI. I have staples in my head. The magnets would pull them out of me. I would be the storyline of a horror movie. Christian says, God brought me here to learn. Good. You're getting a lot of advice from older women.
Heaven help us all.
My husband said, heaven help us all. I was listening to Bush yesterday. Remember Bush? Yes, I do remember Bush, Enid. Sue says, the MRI people woke me up and I told them I was dreaming about my yarn. And she said I made her day. That's funny, Sue. Enid says, can't even get my kids into kids swimming lessons. I'll tell them you want to go. Not enough swimming instructors. Really? Christian says kids need like to do things more with parents. It depends how old your kids are. If they're teenagers, they don't want anything to do with their parents. Or at least mine didn't. Enid says, laugh out loud, Sue. I had a sweaty nightmare. I bought hand-dyed yarn off of Etsy. Laugh out loud. And Susan says, yeah. Christian says, it becomes a life memory. We took our kids on road trips a lot. Our kids started hating road trips. Susan says, sounds good to me. I'm looking forward to that, Michelle. Well, I figured you would. And I've got Christian and there were two others. Dance wanted to learn, and Dance lives in Europe, so that's why I'm gonna do videos. And then there's Zach, who wants to learn how to crochet. So I hope I can do a decent job, Susan. I'm glad I remember the 80s, though. From Enid. Yes, so am I. We're about the same age. I might take my son to the pool tomorrow if he's. No, you gotta be younger than me because my kids are off on their own now. My daughter ate it on her bicycle and skinned her knees, so no pool for her. I've had to rely on YouTube to try to relearn. I still can't do freestyle. Keep working at it, Enid. They're 9 and 11. Yeah, you're way younger than me, unless you had miracle babies after the age of 45. My kids were the best teens, says Roberta. We hung out all the time. Well, you were practically their age, Roberta. You had 2 kids by the time you were 23. Okay, now I'm listening to David Bowie that was released before I existed. Well, yeah, you're way younger than me, Enid. I don't like a lot of 70s music, but some of it is okay. My husband loves the 70s music, especially Led Zeppelin. Yep, you're 48. Say that again.
Her husband's a wise man.
Yeah, my husband says he's a wise man.
Zeppelin, Scorpions,
Yeah.
old Metallica,
So, okay.
Van Halen.
I love David Bowie, says in here, Mama Sue. Enid, I love David Bowie. Okay, so Roberta and Sue and Enid all love David Bowie. Starman is a pretty dope song. Or is it Starman?
Yeah.
Yep. Hi, Liz. Liz is saying hi, Sue. And Roberta says, Enid, you are the same age as my daughter. Wow. Enid says, I had my children in my late 30s. And Enid says, I know this cross stitcher that has 14 children, or was it 15? I forget. Enid says she had her last when she was like 45. I forget. Well, that's crazy, but my grandmother had 11. She got married at 16 and the youngest was born, she was in her 40s. So, okay, Inherited said she had her last, okay. Mama Sue says, hi Liz, Tammy, my youngest daughter is 25 and just wrecked her motorcycle. Yeah, is she okay, Tammy? And it says, I often wonder what it's like to look at that many kids. Gotta have the patience of a saint. Christian does a lot of emojis, praying heart, hands, and hearts. Not magic. No way. I figured out what caused babies and stopped. Enid says, oh man, I hope she's okay, Tammy. And Roberta says, ouch, Tammy. Tammy says, I was 24 with 7-year-old and 3-year-old. Wow. Enid says, like, how do you take kids to the pool when you have that many? How do you go anywhere? Roberta says, Michelle, I keep telling y'all I'm old. You're funny though. You fit with us. Because there are days I feel so old, like 90. Okay. Susan says, I must be the oldest one in here. My daughter is in her 40s. And Sue says, oh, Tammy, is your daughter okay? Christian says, my mom had 5 kids in the house at once and more out. I don't know how she did it. Tammy says her helmet saved her head. She has road rash on arms and short-term memory loss. Is she home, Tammy? Or is she still in the hospital? Susan says, I'm in my 60s and I'm lucky I can remember that these days. Laugh out loud. Enid says, yeah, 5 is a lot. But can you imagine more than 10? Like, I make lunch for my 2 and imagine how to make lunch for many more. And Roberta says, Susan, I got you beat. Sue says, oh, Tammy, how scary. Enid, with that many, the older ones take care of the younger ones. And Enid says, good point. My oldest is 33. Yes, old. But you guys were young when you had kids. So you were only 17, so that only makes you 50. I got you beat. And my kids are in their 20s. Sue says I had my daughter at 14. She's 43 now, and my son is 35. Wow. Enid says, I hear the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep. Ha ha. I loved this song when I was a kid. Yeah, I freaked out. Yeah, she's home, Tammy says. The lyrics were so spicy to me. She has to have a head scan Tuesday, Tammy says. Oh. I hope she gets a clean scan. So do I, Tammy. Is she conscious, Tammy? I ask because I had head injuries as a kid, severe, and I was in a coma for 3.5 weeks. Christian, no, you wouldn't know that song because you're too young. You were born in 99, I believe. So you need to look it up. Just type in the lyrics in the Google search engine.
It's Aha, Take On Me. That's the name of the song.
Oh.
The band and the name of the song. Take on me. Take on me.
Tammy says, yeah. Well, God bless her, Tammy. Yeah. I'll be 50 this December. You're still a baby too, Tammy. Yep. Inherited Stitches says, it is called Talking in Your Sleep by the Romantics, Christian. Tammy says, thank you, Sue. Christian says 98. That's the year it came out? No. Came out in the 80s, my husband said. Yeah. Okay. Christian, you probably don't. It was before my teens. Enid says, oh my gosh, I was 9 when that song came out. You're a baby. Roberta says, okay, well, I'm old and need to sleep. You all be good. I have to make 7 more mermaids by next Friday. Well, we'll be praying for you too, Roberta. That's a lot. All right. Well, I want to see them, Roberta. I hope you post a picture in Facebook. Yeah, just having trouble remembering things. Yeah, well, just keep praying for her. She'll be all right. And Enid says, 1998, I was 24. I'm old enough to be Christian's mom. Also, I have a 9 and 11-year-old. This is confusing. Well, back in 98, I was, how old was I? My son was born in 98. I was 30. That's the year I turned 30. And my kids are, yeah, so my youngest was born in 98. Good night. Or hi, hubby. I don't know what you're doing, Roberta. You got the waving hand and you say hubby. Susan says she'll pray for your daughter, Tammy. Thank you, says Tammy. Christian says I'm young. Yes, don't rub it in, Christian. Have a good night, says Sue. Yes, hope you sleep well, Roberta. Or who's going?
I'll trade that kid's body. This is the song you're talking about.
Yeah.
One of them. The other one's Aha. Take on them.
Mm-hmm. I'll pray for. Thank you. I'm young. Have a good night, hon. I don't feel like a baby. My body says I'm older. Enid says, now I'm listening to Twilight Zone by Golden Earring, another early 80s banger. Yes, I remember that one too. I was in high school. Night to your hubby. Yes, have a beautiful night, Knots. Roberta. Hi, Zach. How are you? Good morning. Zach, it's not morning. It's evening. Whoops, good evening, Michelle, not morning. Enid says, hey, Zach. I took a 3-hour nap and just woke up, so I will be up late again, says Sue. That wasn't, well, I would say that wasn't very smart because I get up early in the morning, so. No naps for me, says Enid. Hi, Zach, says Sue. Tammy says, well, I got to go shower time. Not all. Christian says, I try not to take naps. Becomes habit. Yeah, and when you're as young as you and Zach, you don't need naps. I'm just getting home from work. Good for you, Zach. Good night, Tammy. Enjoy your shower. Hey, guys, I need to take a break for a minute. I'll be back.
Now, your friends got me looking up old music. I'm watching you. I've been watching
All right, guys. I'm trying to catch up. My son and I are headed to the pool tomorrow. That's awesome, Enid. He's not too old to go to the pool with his mom. Well, good for you. Christian is partying about that. My daughter will freak though. She is adventurous. We never have two kids the same. I know my kids were very different. How are we all doing today, Sue? I'm doing all right. I'm excited about being able to work on my Liliana Afghan some more. Looking forward to Monday. Road rash equals no pool. Yep. Sorry, had to look out the window. One of the neighborhood kids riding her bike. Okay, so how about you? Who are you talking to, Susan? Falling behind on housework, Sue, and yourself? So what are you working on today, crochet-wise? Well, I went to my crochet group and I got help with round 76 of the Liliana Afghan, so I've been working on that. Better to do things with family. Have her help grill food. Sue says, so can't you see you belong to me? That's a song. I'm taking it easy, eating fresh fruit and vegetables. Good for you. That's awesome. I'm eating grapes, so fresh fruit. I had lettuce and tomato on my sandwich earlier, so that's my fresh fruit and vegetables. Okay, with every breath you take, every move you make, every vow you break.
Oh, you watching
Mm-hmm.
the police?
Uh-huh. Peppermint stitches, I can't tell what she wrote in there. Yummy Sue, fruits and veggies. And it says, I haven't been able to do any crafts.
They must have heard me play that song.
Must have been. Susan, Michelle, you have to be careful with songs, I think, because of infringement with a YouTube. Okay, well, it's my husband playing the music. You guys, people on this channel, got him stuck on looking up songs from the 80s.
Yeah, songs.
So it's all your guys' fault.
Yeah. Never gonna give you up.
A diet is always important, but don't deprive your body from what it truly needs and wants.
Ice cream.
Take your time. And Yummy Sue about the fruits and veggies. Yummy Sue. I try not to eat as much tomatoes now. I like to run. Well, good for you. Keep it up, Christian.
We go back to the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There is a house.
I was going to eat cherry tomatoes, but they went off. What did they go off? I was trying to tell you, Michelle, that you are not supposed to play music over the YouTube because of infringement. At least that is my understanding. So be careful. Yes, I've heard that from other YouTubers.
But if it's playing in the background, you're not really playing it.
But it's not me playing it. It's just background noise. But I understand because some people like Bag a Day, when she goes into like Joann's or Hobby Lobby, she says, I hope their music isn't playing very loud because then I have to edit the video and such and such. Yeah, only I have a watermelon, says Sue. Enid says, yeah, only YouTube is allowed to infringe on our liberties, laugh out loud. And says, I love watermelon. So do I. And Susan says, I understand, honey. I'm not mad. I just don't want you to get in trouble. That's only what I've heard from other YouTube content creators. I don't know. So did you like the devotional this morning, Susan? But like I said, you just don't want to get in trouble for your husband, for that matter. He turned it off. Enid says, ooh, I am so mad. Just kidding. Enid says, I drink wine.
That sounds pretty good.
Yep, my husband says that sounds pretty good. I can't have it.
I'm gonna go mix one.
Yep, he's gonna go mix one. Of course, it's not just wine. He does the mixed drinks. Not the fruity kind either. Kind of hardcore. Watermelon, yummy, yummy, says Susan. Wine is the cure for menopause anger. My sister-in-law would really appreciate that. Thumbs up, friends. Susan says, I don't know either because, okay, I read that already, I think. No, you wrote it twice. So, okay, Christian Bridges does thumbs up. The French are right about wine, in my opinion. You don't need alcohol, Christian. It's fun not to drink. I'm old and extremely cranky, says Enid. Christian says, I don't know why, but I can't eat watermelon. Hate the smell. Wow. Enid says, my body is broken, so I can't walk miles to get the anger out anymore. I can't walk miles either. I might be able to walk down the block and back. Enid says, eat nectarines instead. Susan says, I gave you a thumbs up when I first came on, so I don't forget. Good deal. Thank you. Enid says, I can swim for an hour, though. Recently, I swam for 2 hours like a lunatic. That's awesome. You keep it up, Enid. That is so good for you. I have trouble moving my body well enough to swim like that. I tend to sink. Okay, and it says when my kids go back to school, I'll probably swim for 2 hours 3 times a week because why not? Christian says, I used to walk miles to school, but once I graduated, I was done walking. It's good to keep up your physical athleticism or your physical abilities, physical strength, stamina. Keep all that up because when you get older, it goes downhill fast. About 40 years old, my husband says. Okay. Only backstroke like a loser, though. Well, Enid, I don't swim very well. Sue says, I had a peach popsicle. Does that count as a fruit? You guys are funny. Enid says, I'm usually the only one doing backstroke. Enid says, laugh out loud, peppermint, sure, about the popsicle being a fruit. Enid says, 4 years ago, I was walking 6 miles a day, every day. Wow. That's insane. Yeah, good for you. Enid says, I was 44, but internet friend is a swimmer, so he's giving me pointers. Good deal. I have no one IRL to advise me. What's IRL, Enid? It makes me boiling angry. I can't walk 6 miles anymore. No joke. Like steam is coming out of my ears. So frustrated. In real life. Oh, okay. IRL in real life. So frustrating that we can't do what we think we should be able to do. Another feeling. I used to tell people I wanted to be a figure skater. Then I got hit by a car and both my legs were broken, head injuries, coma, head surgery. Had to relearn everything. Sue said, okay. Yep. Nailed it. What did you nail, Enid? One step at a time, hon, says Sue. Christian says, I probably couldn't walk 6 miles happily either right now. I need to get my body right. You better, Christian. You're only 23. Sounds so young to us.
Almost killed for that body.
Oh dear. Sorry guys. I'm looking for my crochet hook. Thought it would have been under the computer or near it so that I couldn't see it. So that's why I was tilting you all around. That must have been hard on you, Michelle. Do you have to relearn everything goes well? Let pain and suffering and being in a coma. I had to relearn everything. I had to regain all the muscle in my body. Who sounds so young to you, Sue? Yeah, I had to relearn how to talk too, and how to breathe while talking. Sometimes I still have a hard time with that. So what did your mom go through with you, Christian? Yeah, Christian sounds so young, but he's wanting to learn. You are healthy, you are wealthy, you are enough, Christian says. Did it fall under the couch or is it stuck in your blanket? I haven't seen it stuck in my blanket. It's not in the couch, not on the floor, not in the house,
Not with a mouse.
not with a mouse.
Not with a goat. Not in a boat.
My husband found it for me. You're my hero.
No.
Got it.
Everybody wants to rule the world. Can't do it with the crochet hook.
I'm sorry. MS, Mama Seuss. What are you sorry for, Enid? Oh, sorry to hear that, Christian. If you ain't got health, you ain't got nothing, says Enid. Yes, I agree with that. But that means you ain't got nothing on this earth. But God is always there to help us. I'm sorry, kid. That is terrible. Enid's calling Christian a kid. Then speech problem. I've had that too. She's pushing through though, getting healthy daily. Good for her. I'll keep her in my prayers. Good job, husband. He says thank you.
My drink.
Where was it, Susan? It was under a receipt. Sometimes I keep these receipts by the computer to do their little surveys. So it was under a receipt when I went to Dollar General. And they all have these coupon or these questionnaires that you can do online so you can get money off your next visit. So that's where it was. It was right next to my computer, but under a receipt. Right where I left it. My husband had to add that part in. So it was right where I left it.
Good job, husband.
Yeah, my husband did a wonderful job. He's my hero.
Lowered expectation.
That's why we've been married for 28, going on 29 years.
It's my job to forget that, not yours.
I didn't forget.
I know. Stammered about it.
Well, excuse me for stuttering.
That wasn't a stutter. That was, is it? Okay, yeah, it is.
Christian says, love, unity, family. Sue says, you must have a wonderful husband, Michelle. I think he's pretty awesome.
It's the best one she's got.
It's the best one I have. Best one I've ever had. And God willing, the best one he'll ever.
I'm not married.
No. I've said that wrong. And Susan says, your husband sounds like mine. I'm always losing or misplacing my book, and my husband's always finding it for me. Aren't they wonderful for that? They're master finders. Enid says, I'm the finder in my marriage most of the time. Good for you, Enid. I don't know how to answer that. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at on my project so I don't have to tear it all out. So what are you all working on tonight? Holy cow, we've been on for over 2 hours. Mm-hmm. Yeah, between listening to 80s music, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to deal with laundry. How thrilling. Well, at least you got laundry to wash. Sometimes you got to look at things in a positive view in order not to dread doing it. It's kind of like cleaning house. At least you've got a house to clean. Sue says, I have so many projects to do. And today I got 2 mystery bags from Mr. Mary Maxim. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Can you take a picture and post it to my Facebook page? Michelle Crochets on Facebook. I've got a picture of my Common Comfort Afghan on the page. I started it just for you guys to post all your pictures of your works or what you're working on. I would love to see everything you got so I could live vicariously through you. Because I'm on a yarn ban right now. No new yarn comes in the house unless it's given to me. Okay, so Enid, you're sick of it though. What, you're sick of the laundry? Oh, Peppermint Stitches says not book, hook. That damn autocorrect keeps correcting our words to something we don't intend to write. Yeah, her husband keeps finding her hooks. So your husband is your hero. That's awesome. We both have hero husbands. My husband said, not sure I can live up to all that pressure. Christian says, music and this makes it wonderful. Yeah, I guess I can't play music while I'm filming a video. Okay, I figured Peppermint, only I'm absent-minded to misplacing big stuff like books. Absent-minded enough? Says Enid. Sue says, okay, I can share pictures. Awesome, I love to see it. Okay, Enid says, I often misplace my huge smartphone. Really? Christian says, I want my orange tree to grow like my lemon. He lives in South Florida.
Christian does?
Yeah.
Miami, right?
Where is that place you live? Fort Padre? What is it? Christian, can you tell me what part of Florida you live in? What's it near? Big city? Peppermint says, laugh out loud, Enid. Or my Barbados cherry tree. Wow. You must have a green thumb. Come on over, give us some lessons, because we can't grow hardly anything except garlic and weeds. Enid says, I'm jealous you can grow that stuff, Christian. So am I. Enid says, I have to ask my iPad where my phone is. Oh gosh, you guys are funny. I grow everything, try to save all seeds for a community garden. That's awesome. I wish you could come give us some lessons. My iPad pings my phone so I can find it. Christian says exotic palm trees as well. Cool. I don't think palm trees would grow out here. Not for very long. We get pretty bad winds. Ha ha, I am messing with Siri. Susan says, that was nice of you. I don't know. Oh, okay, you're talking about Christian and the community garden. Sue says, I can't find your group on Facebook. It should be under Michelle Crochets. That's the name I have that group in. Enid says, I'm socially isolated. I lost my place because I'm socially isolated, so I talk to Siri, and my husband thinks I'm nuts, and he's not wrong. I couldn't find it either, Sue, said Enid. True, I literally would be dead without my husband, says Susan. Port St. Lucie, Florida, next to Orlando, is where he lives.
We got a service center there in Orlando.
Yeah, my husband said Textron has a service center in Orlando. Yeah, it must be beautiful there, says Enid. Some other people with PTSD say that Siri, Google, etc. is their only real friend. I'm inclined to agree with it. Enid says it's kind of complicated. Christian says, I'm trying. My flower game is growing slowly. Okay, your flower game or flower garden? I will ask Siri to play a song, ask her the weather, ask her to tell me a joke. She does all these things. Christian says, I've recently bought ladybugs for them. Really, Christian?
They eat spiders.
Oh, they eat spiders, my husband said. Enid says, I have roses, sages, and a lilac bush. Christian? Ooh, cool. Ladybugs are awesome. Christian said, that's crazy. I want a rose bush so bad. Sue says, nope, I still can't find it. Siri said, I accidentally ate some food coloring, so I went to the doctor. The doctor said I'm fine, but I feel like I've died a little inside. DYED. I went hard trying to find her group, Sue, no joy. You can't find my group?
I can find your regular site.
Just Michelle Crochets. My right eye said to my left eye, between us something smells. And Sue says, I love ladybugs. Christian says, your husband is exactly right. I just can't kill them. I tried to trim the spider mites off so they keep their meal.
All one word?
No, 2 words.
Did you misspell it? Because there's nothing in groups. Michelle crochets.
Oh,
Nothing in people. No posts.
huh.
There's Michelle knits and crochets. Have you got a cupcake?
I got my Afghan, the one I gave your dad, as
There
at
it
the
is.
top.
Found it.
Yeah, so did I. Copy. Now I gotta find my live streaming. I'm gonna paste the URL to my page.
You should put a picture on it. Just looking for it. There's no picture.
Okay. My cat is demanding attention, says Enid. Christian says, I know the black ants need to eat as well. Enid says, don't you have hornets the size of birds, Christian? I heard the state bird of Florida is the mosquito.
It's also the deadliest animal down there.
And my husband said it's also the deadliest animal down there in Florida is the mosquito. Sue says, thank you, Michelle. Oh, you're welcome. No, for some reason we are getting new big bees. Look exactly like this emoji. Wow. Peppermint Stitches says, I found it looking under your other video you did. You left a link to it. Sue says, okay, I sent you a friend request. Great. Enid says, egads, hopefully not Africanized honeybees or anything. Casey Weibel sent me a friend request. I'm sure Anita sent me a friend request. I accepted it. I accepted that one. I accepted that one. Earlier. Case. Anita, you are now connected on Messenger. Okay. So, let's see. Upload a photo. save. Okay, I added a picture. You're welcome, Sue. For some reason, we are getting new big bees. Okay, I found it looking. I just added a picture of me when I was a few years younger as when you look up my name. Yes, but I have a screen around the pool and plan on a pond for fish that eat mosquitoes and help dragonflies lay eggs. Enid says, interesting. Oops, spelled that wrong. Did you accept my friend request? Yes, I did, Sue. You got some pictures to show me? I would love to see everything that came in your Mary Maxim bags. Okay, that's good to know, Susan. Your Facebook will come up under Susan Barata. Michelle, you can friend request me at Sue Resick on Facebook. I thought if you friend requested me and I accepted it, you're automatically my friend. Christian. I recently bought trees for my neighbors as well. Help the community. That's awesome, Christian. Susan Beretta sent me a friend request. I'm confirming that. Inherited Stitches, confirm that. Okay. Basic Sun, like recheck. Okay, recheck. Sue, recheck. Well, I just accepted a couple more people for friend requests. Christian, if you would want to, you can join. Oh, Enid says, I love trees. And Sue says, it doesn't say we are friends yet. Let me look again, says Sue. It says I accepted your friend request, so I think we are. I got 6 friends. Anita, Casey, Enid, Miriam Sosa, I don't know. Susan Barata, Tammy Patton. So you are my friends on here. I don't know who Marian Sosa is. But she friend requested me. Okay. It doesn't say we are friends yet. Trees are a big part of my evolution. We have a lot of trees in our yard. But of course, we can't grow what you can grow down in Florida. We've got lots of silver maple trees, a couple of os trees. I don't know what kind exactly they are, but
They're an engineer and tree for loggers. That Rosa person,
Yeah.
she got a picture on her page for crocheting.
Okay. Thank you, hon.
Mm-hmm.
Marian Sosa?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't see that. But I'm
That's
looking.
her first picture. You got the picture of her and that orange thing.
Did you look at in Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I looked in YouTube and
You stuff your, yeah.
yeah,
Looks like she made a hat.
a shawl.
Your live still on?
Mm-hmm.
You're ignoring them. Ruin a movie by adding the word moist.
It doesn't say, okay, big part. Look me up, Michelle. I'm not on your friends list. So, recheck. Let me look. Sue, Recek.
RV Reynolds. $145 a night.
Sorry, we're friends now. I need to travel one day and try to put a garden everywhere. See how it goes. Would be amazing to learn different techniques. I would like to know how to get things to grow and to. I have trouble with it. I don't have a green thumb. We got 2 plants in our house and they're the same plant. So,
Try to kill it twice.
so where do you want to travel to, Christian? I ask God, everything guides my life. Yes, I accepted your friend request now. I didn't see it at first, but then when I typed your name and it said waiting for the confirmation for me to confirm that I know you. So now we should be good. Oh, you want to travel everywhere if you can. That's cool. That's kind of a lofty goal. So I'm wondering who's not talking, because not everybody's talking. There's supposed to be 7 people in here. I've got 2, 3, Enid, Susan, 4. I've only seen South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Louisiana. Okay. Well, it's a start. I'm from Connecticut, and not too many people have seen outside of Connecticut. They think Connecticut is all there is. So, now I live in Kansas, and there are a lot of people that have never left Kansas or only the surrounding states. And they're my age. So, but you're young yet, Christian. You've got your whole life to do all kinds of things and travel.
Travel while you can hike.
Yeah, travel while you can hike, my husband says. Susan says, you sound like Johnny Appleseed, Christian. Wanting to grow gardens everywhere he goes. That's awesome. Hi, Sandra. How are you? You're doing some sewing. That's great. Hey, Sandra, I learned how to do the round 76 of my Liliana Afghan. Make sure I don't lose this guy again. This is the round that I couldn't figure out without help. So I'm making these, attaching them to a round well below where I am. All right. Sorry, I'm listening as I doze off. Have a good night, everyone. Okay, Jen, you take care. Hope you sleep well. Oh, great. You posted pictures. Thank you. Hey, Jen, if you're still here, I have a Facebook account, opened a Facebook account for pictures of your crocheted items or your stash or what you got in the mail from Happy Mail mystery boxes, which is what Sue just posted. Thank you, Sandra. Sandra says it's gorgeous. I'm pretty proud of it. Good night, Sue and Peppermint, says Jen. I have a small hand sew kit and a hole in my pants. I should give it a try. Yeah, that would be good to know. Does your wife sew, Christian? Or crochet? It'd be neat if you learned together. Sorry, I don't do other social media platforms. Okay, that's fine, Jen. You sleep well, okay? I love these pants so much, I wear them with the hole. Yep. Sandra says, yeah, I crochet too. Thanks, you too. You're welcome. I don't know if you're talking to me, but you're welcome. No, she said she'll learn with me, though. That's cool. What's your wife's name? Christina. Christina and Christian. Cool. And is she also 23? One, two, three, four, five, six. No, she's 20. Well, good deal. Congratulations. Guys, we've been on for almost 3 hours. I'm getting tired. You had to turn on your air. It got hot in here. We've had our air on for weeks, mostly. My name is pronounced Kristen. Kristen. Am I saying it right? And Sue says, I am eating fresh cherries. Yum. I may have ice cream when I get off here, because that sounds good to me, and we've got it. But I need to go, everyone. It's been a pleasure talking to you all, showing you what I'm working on. Hope I can help some of you next week with the devotionals, the crocheting, and the reading of patterns. I hope you all have a happy Sunday. All right, and I'll see you all on Monday. I think tomorrow's going to be a busy day for us. So I may or may not get on here. I may do a short video, but I don't think I'll go live tomorrow. I'll take a day off. Imagine that. Good night, Jen. Good night, fam. Thank you. We'll be back. All right. I'm looking forward to hearing from you and Christina. All right. Good night, Sue, Sandra, Christian, Jen. Let's see. I think everybody else left because I haven't seen them in a while. Enid, if you're still here, hit the like on your way out. Thank you, Christian. Good night, everyone. Good night, Susan. That does sound good. Ice cream. Yeah, I'm a sucker for sweets. You're closing her, Dan? Michelle? Wow, no can type. Good night. Good night, Enid. Hope you were able to get your ladies to help you with the Liliana blanket. I did, Susan. They're helping me. Round 76 was these things in a row, like 3 rows below. So I'm not done with this round yet, but I'm almost done with the second side. I hope I do decent at it, Susan, with the tutorials mainly and the reading, teaching you how to read patterns. But I love that devotional book. I've been reading out of it for about 5 or 6 years now, pretty faithfully. I've been sending these devotionals to a friend that lives near me. She doesn't, if she had the book would be collecting dust, but she reads it on her phone. I take pictures of the devotional, the page, and I send it to her. And she likes reading it that way. So I hope you all have a great night. You all take care. And I will see you next time. Thanks for coming. I really, really appreciate it. It's been fun. Good night, all.